and welcome back to the Citizens channel. I hope you're all staying safe and well. And the odd show, yes, we're going to look forward to Manchester City against the old Crystal Palace at the Etihad, 27th of August 2022. Match day 4, of course, 3 p.m. kickoff. Yes, 3 p.m. kickoff. You'd have thought we'd ever have those again, but they're happening quite a lot these days. Obviously, City aren't obviously wanted for TV. What's going on? Anyway, all these prices on the odd show today as at the 23rd of August, and these little summations of the team is before the Barcelona friendly, so hopefully there'll be no additional injuries in the, well, it's a charity match, isn't it, not a friendly, so I'm hoping it'll be even less likely to cause any bother if he does play any of the first teamers. Please, I don't condone gambling when the fun stop, and please be gamble aware. Yeah, the match odds for this one. City 1-6 on. Yeah, okay. Palace 16-1. They beat us last season, don't forget. Draw 7-1. So there's plenty for Palace fans to think about today in these odds, guys. My starting 11. Before we do that, please, if you are new to the channel, push that subscribe button. Push the bell notification. All these vlogs are coming out. I try and inform and entertain on everything Manchester City, past, present, and forever. So that's what I try and do. And give us a thumbs up, guys. It's making old City fan very happy. And pass the word, please. Spread the word. Let's get these memberships up. Right, my starting 11. Please check out my preview show when it becomes available. I think that'll be out by the Friday morning, Friday afternoon before the match on Saturday. Edison, Walker, Diaz, Stones, Cancelo, Bernardo, RODNEY, KDB, Mahrez, Haaland and Foden. There you go. So check out my preview show for reasons. Although with all the injuries we've got, we're pretty much down to the bare bones already, aren't we? Right, here we go. First goal scorer in this one, guys. Let's have a look at the value. Yes, of course, Palace opened the scoring last year. They beat us 2-0, so we didn't even get on the score sheet. So who's up for them? Who's likely to do anything for them? Well, last season's top scorer with 14 league goals was Zaha, of course. Already 3 goals in 3 games, so he's doing okay at the moment. Mateta got 5 last season. But it's not money, is it? Mateta 5. He was the second best, I think, last season. Not great. But if you look at the odds for those two guys, Zaha's a 16-1 with Bet365. And Edouard, who was the third highest last season, is with 6. He's 16-1 with Bet365 and scored in the Carabao Cup on Tuesday night. Yes, when they beat Oxford United 2-0. Yeah, my apologies. It was Mateta who scored last season. He's actually scored 1 as well this season so far. So, although he only got 5 last season, he's in 3 games. He's managed 1, so he's not doing too bad. So that's Mateta. He's 18-1, Mateta. Well, and City, this is what we want, isn't it? I'll say this is what we're interested in. Yeah, Haaland 21-10, bit short. Mahrez and KDB are both 6-1. KDB's always worth a go, isn't he? Mr. Greedy Foden, yeah, I put Greedy Foden, he's 7-1 with Sky. And Gundogan, yeah, finding the net at the moment. He's not bad at 9-1, so that's probably a little bit of value. I'm not 100% sure he'll play because he's not in my team, is he? But I wouldn't mind him being shoehorned in, but obviously you'd have to mess around. Pep'd have to mess around with it. And Bernardo, who obviously was on the score sheet last time, he's 9-1. Anytime goal scorer, of course, always a little bit more of an option, this one. Palace, let's consider Palace and Zaha at 5-1 with Bet365. It's very, very tempting. And the best value on the City boys, I've ignored the odds on Haaland's too silly, really. Foden is 2-1 with Sky. I say he's greedy Foden these days, so you might nip him with 1 if he plays. If Pep's not dropped him, please check out my preview show. Gundogan is 5-2. That's not a bad price. And Bernardo's 13-5. So that's probably the best value you're going to get on any time goal scorer with the City players. Outside chance, centre half. Yeah, well, Diaz, 9-1. Stones, 12-1 with Bet365. I do expect both of them guys to start because we don't have Laporte and we don't have Aki. So obviously, unless he's going to put Phillips as centre half, but I don't think this is the game to do that. Half time, full time. Yeah, I'd expect to draw half-time City to win or City half-time and City to win. That's my 2 main choices. And the City is 8-13 on with Bet365. So a little bit of more value on a draw and then City at 10-3. Palace fans, Palace and Palace, which it was last season, of course. It's 40-1 with Coral, so that's not bad, is it? A draw, and Palace is 33-1 with Coral. Correct scores, yep. The last three have been a 2-2 draw, a 4-0 win for City, and a 2-0 loss for City. So bit of everything. One draw and a lose there. And obviously, I've only gone back 3 years, because obviously that's more or less trying to keep similar squads to we got now, with little changes, of course. So interesting. Will we keep a clean sheet? I'm not so sure with this one. So based on, obviously, I'm panicking watching a little bit of Palace and panicking watching a little bit of our defence. So no, I don't think so. So all my scores do sort of have Palace scoring. So 2-1 for City is 11-1, as is 3-1 to City, 11-1, both with 365. A 3-2 for City, a bit nerve-wracking, is 33-1 with Bet365. A comfortable 4-1 is 14-1, and a slightly less comfortable 4-2 is 40-1. If you fancy a draw, you think it's going to end up being a draw, 1-1 is 14-1, and a 2-2 is 28-1. And yeah, Palace, even if they win, they're not going to keep us out for 90 minutes this time, are they? They're not going to keep a clean sheet, I'm fairly sure. So even if Palace win, say 2-1, that's 40-1. If you're a Palace fan, if Palace win 3-2, it's 100-1. So certainly interesting. And if you do fancy the same score as last season, the 2-0 for Palace, 150-1, you can get on that with Bet Victor. Handicap, yeah, well, Palace +2, Palace +3. They're the options for me. Palace +3 is 8-13 on. That's a bit tempting. That is tempting if you don't mind betting odds on. Palace +2 is 13-8. So again, that's trying to get a few people on that. So you've got +2, but yeah, that's very feasible. Goals under and over. I expect at least 3 goals in this game. I expect over 2.5, and that's 2-5 on. So a little bit tight. But if you go through over 3.5, take a chance. Over 3.5 evens. So that's not too bad, is it? That's a bit better, a little bit better. Both teams to score, and based on what I'm saying, I think they will. So I've got yes, which is Coral, which is probably better for me. I think both teams will score. I hope they don't. I hope we absolutely stuff them, but there's no guarantees. And no, yeah, best with Betfair Sportsbook at 20-23 on. So not quite evens, but again, if you fancy either or, it's not too bad. A winning margin, yeah, it could be a tight 1 or an okay 2 or a 3. I can't really see more than that. I can't see us putting 4 or 5 past Palace. That's not what we've been doing recently. And 1, or if like last season, 2 for Palace at a pinch. But there you go. City to win by 1 goal, winning margin, 7-2. These are with 365. 7-2. A 2-goal winning margin is 3-1, and a 3-goal winning margin is 15-4. So you can even Dutch them and make some money on a 1, 2, and 3, can't you? Take a chance. Palace to win by 1 goal is 18-1 generally. Palace to win by 2 goals, as they did last season, 66-1. Clickety click with Sky. Well, there you go, guys. Some interesting stuff there. Let me know what you're having a go on, what you fancy. I do fancy as a scoreline. I do fancy. I don't think we'll keep it a clean sheet. I do fancy a 3-1, which is pretty steady, isn't it? But a 2-1 will have to do. But I do. Well, I hope and pray, and City should win this. As I say, there's no doubt Palace will come cock a hoop and be quite confident. But we should be winning this one. And a 3-1 would be nice, or a 4-1 would be nice. But I'll go 2-1 or 3-1 on this one. Let me know what you're doing, guys. Let me know if you've had any bets. Let me know what you fancy. Any sort of permutations you're doing, anything like that, would be great to hear from you. And of course, I will be back with the player rating show for the Palace game and the talking points for the Palace game as well, plus lots of other stuff, as you know, on the Citizen channel. Please join me. Again, thanks for watching, guys. Please, until we meet again, I ask one thing, don't I? Please stay safe, Blues. Come on, City. Bye for now.